Everyone was expecting me to do this one thing. Instead, I focused on what do I want to do, and it's time to stop caring what everyone else expects me to do. So I grew up very close to USC actually in Thousand Oaks, and then I moved to San Diego for school. I studied kinesiology, and then around must have been end of sophomore year of college that I started writing very aggressively. When I was graduating, I had been accepted to a physiology program for grad school. Instead, I applied for this job to teach English in Hong Kong because I wanted to try to improve as a writer. On the eve of my 22nd birthday, I flew out to Hong Kong. I have a ton of family there, and I was living with my relatives in a traditional Chinese village. There's a moat and a iron gate that leads into the village. It's where my mom's side of the family has lived for something close to 18 generations, and they were one of the original 5 clans to settle in Hong Kong. I was working for a international English program, and I would take a lot of trips. I would go Friday to Monday even. I would just go fly over to Taiwan or Thailand or Singapore. So that's when I launched my travel blog called Phil's Next Stop. I've kind of been documenting these past 2 years on social media with tons of travel photos and just updates about what I was doing, where I was working, the people I would meet and the places I would go. And I didn't know it the whole way through that this was all going to culminate with a book. It was almost like this real life story that people were watching and that I was kind of living out and posting about. Because in my mind, I'd always wanted to write a book, but it was always a future thing, like always down the line. But then this summer, after I'd gotten into grad school, I was reviewing all my old writings and I was like, everything I wrote was pretty much geared towards college students. It was always about what people could do to avoid getting complacent in life and how people can put in serious work into a passion and that could come to fruition with something that you could do as a career. I'm hoping I walk away with the skill set to apply my passion for writing into the profession of journalism. So I think the space in between that is really difficult to reach on your own. And I know that Annenberg has obviously the exceptional faculty and the coaching and the resources. And that's definitely what I hope to pursue this year.